Hey there, it's me. I'm on my way to a Safeway over here in King Farm in Rockville to pick up my iPad. I left my iPad accidentally on an ATM machine at a 7-Eleven a couple of days ago, and it just about killed me. Literally. I've got everything in there. My business, my personal stuff. Interestingly enough, the thing that I was missing the most was a story, an original short story I'd just written for my brother Kent for his Christmas present, and I was afraid if I tried to write it a second time it wouldn't be as good. First time it was perfect, I'm telling you. So I wanted to really find it. I got a call about 30 minutes ago from my favorite guy in the world. His name's George Gonzalez. George, when I saw it on the caller ID, I don't know any George Gonzalez's. And I've been without the iPad for 2 days. We went back to the 7-Eleven store. I called Citibank, who owns the ATM, and found out that I made a cash withdrawal at $4.50 a couple of days ago, $4.50 in the afternoon. I talked to the manager about looking at his film on the security camera to find out who took it, because he would have that on film. I filed a police report electronically right after it happened. I even met a policeman in the 7-Eleven store when I went back there the next morning for my second trip back, and the policeman there, who was just having some coffee, informed me that these kind of things don't work out well. There are a lot of people in Montgomery County, Maryland, and getting that back would really be a shot in the dark. But he gave me a phone number to call for the Rockville City Police Department, who would probably be assigned to handle the follow-up on my email complaint. And I called, the number was disconnected. So I got a call this morning. The caller ID says George Gonzalez. Again, I don't know a George Gonzalez. I thought it might be somebody calling to order some firewood, which they sometimes do from my days doing this and using my old home phone number. When I answered the phone, George asked if it was me, and I said yeah, and he said, I have your iPad. And all I could say was, "You're my favorite guy in the world." And he said, "I found it at a 7-Eleven the other day on the ATM." And I said, "You're my favorite guy in the world." And he said, "I think everything's okay, although my kids have been playing some games on it." And I said, "You're my favorite guy in the world." And he then said probably the greatest thing I've ever heard on Thanksgiving Day in the 52 Thanksgivings that I've been celebrating. He said, "I just couldn't keep someone else's stuff." Now, Montgomery County, Maryland is pretty much a type A personality county in a lot of ways. And you've heard the old story that if you left it there, it's pretty much your fault that it's gone. It's not really. It's the fault of the person that took it. But thank heavens for George Gonzalez, who I'm about to meet, to get my iPad back. It is Thanksgiving Day 2010, and I can't think of a better Thanksgiving I've ever had, and I haven't even had the turkey yet. So we're going to meet him. What George doesn't know is that, I don't think he knows, is that inside the flap of the cover of the iPad, there are some gift certificates to Carrabba's Italian Grill. I'm going to give those to him so he can take his wonderful family out to dinner. But what he also doesn't know is that I have a 6-passenger black executive limousine, a stretch limousine. We're going to pick his family up in the limousine to take him to dinner. I'm going to tell him that here in a few minutes. So I'm supposed to meet him in about 10 minutes. I'll be back once I do, and we'll see what happens. He's supposed to be in like a little silver Honda Civic or something when I meet him here, so we'll see what happens. Be back to you in a minute. In fact, here, I'll just keep it rolling. There's the Safeway, and I'm going left. And let's see if we got a silver car out here in front. I'm just going to park right over here, and my best friend in the world is about to show up. So I'll be back to you when he does. Hey.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Take this thing back.
I want to film you for a second. Is that okay?
Sure.
Folks, this is my favorite guy in the world. This is George Gonzalez. And that's my favorite instrument in the world. He just returned my iPad to me. I'm going to put this on YouTube.
All right.
Because you're the kind of guy everybody needs to know about.
Yeah. My daughter was on it. She might erase a couple of your contacts or something. I told them, kids are. They're like, oh, I'm not going to keep this. I said, no, you got to give it back. It's not yours. So, but everything else is on there. We didn't take no information off there, nothing.
That's what made you. You're my favorite guy in the world. I mean, you really are. I'm not trying to embarrass you by putting you on film, but this.
I just don't want to keep anybody. It doesn't belong to me,
I know, that's amazing.
Karma, hopefully it'll come back to me. If I lose my stuff, hopefully somebody will bring it back to me.
Here's what I want you to do. There it is, folks. It's all there. Take that for just a second. Slip your hand in underneath there. See if there's anything in there.
Oh, some papers.
Pull them out. Okay, folks, those are some gift certificates to Carrabba's Italian Grill because we supply their firewood. I want you to take those for your family, all right? I want you to go to dinner at Carrabba's on me. And the other thing you don't know is I have a 6-passenger black executive limousine. I want to pick your family up and take you to dinner at Carrabba's. Compliments of us for returning the iPad.
Oh, you have to worry about it. You try to do this right.
I know you do, but you've got my number.
Okay.
You got the gift certificates. You just call me when you want to go, and I'll take you up there.
Not a problem.
All right?
Anytime, let's hopefully somebody will bring my stuff back someday. I go to the ATM machine. I said, who would leave there?
I know. Only an idiot like me.
But I tell you what, for the future, there's a program on that you can enable. Kids probably disenable some of it.
That's all right. That's all right.
You can enable it, and if anybody finds it, you can track it exactly where it's at.
That's awesome.
So
that's awesome.
I said, this guy has no passwords on there.
It's because I'm an idiot. It's because I'm an idiot.
No, you're not. But anyway,
happy Thanksgiving, my man.
Thanksgiving
You're my favorite guy in the world.
Take care.
Call me when you want to go, and I'll take you up there.
I appreciate it.
All right?
Thanks.
Yeah, see ya. Okay, there you have it. And just in case you're wondering, my new favorite football team are the Buffalo Bills, okay? See ya. Happy Thanksgiving.